Hello again, YouTube. It's been about 2 weeks, I think, since I made a video. Um, yeah, so I watched my last video I uploaded, and I realized that I needed to upload another video because it's been 2 weeks, and some things have gone down that is going to make this video long. Originally, I had said that I'm working for Dell. Starting January 4th. That is not the case. Um, to give you a little backstory of what happened originally, I started applying for jobs online. This is basically what I did. And I came across this one ad on Craigslist, and it said Dell it either said help desk or desktop support, one of those. And it said apply, yada, yada, yada. Or it said send an email here. So I sent an email there. I get an email the next day, I believe, and it's through Apex. Now, in a video before the last video I had talked about Apex, and I wasn't sure what Apex was. I have now found out what Apex is, and they are a temp agency. So for the past 2 weeks, I have basically been working for a temp agency, which is Apex. Yeah. So I started a project. I had this whole rush thing go on January 5th because it was a day behind and they didn't tell anyone. So January 5th is when I actually started, not the 4th. And I had to go to their Nashville office. They're based out of Virginia, by the way. I had to go to their Nashville office and then basically give them my social security card so they could photocopy it and my driver's license. And then I had to drive to Franklin. Now, their main office from my house in Jolton is in the Donaldson. If you're from Tennessee, you'll understand what the fuck I'm talking about. But it's in the Donaldson kind of Hermitage area. So it's, it's kind of far from my house. It's, whatever. I drive that. I drive pretty much that to work almost every day. Well, that's a little bit more, but still. So I drove over there, did that. I was there 15 minutes maybe. And they were like, okay, you're good. I'm like, okay. So I waited around for another 20 minutes, and my recruiter that I had been talking to for the past 2 or 3 days told me that I needed to go to Franklin. And I'm like, okay. No one told me that. I've been sitting in the parking lot for 20 minutes wanting to know if someone was going to call me. And they told me that you were going to call me. She's like, well, I'm calling you to make sure that you're on your way. I'm like, well, I don't know where to go because no one's told me where to go. So I was like, well, I'm going to send an email. It should have came to you before, but I'm going to resend it anyway. Go to this address. It's way out in Franklin. So I spent, let's see, I had to be at their office at 7:30 in the morning. Now, mind you, I had closed at Regal the night before. So not only, and this was a Monday, so we closed on the Sunday. And then I had to go do that at 7:30 in the morning the next day. And then I had to go drive to Franklin. I get to Franklin about 8 o'clock. And I come to find out we're not even supposed to be there till like 9. And everyone's already there. Somewhere along the line there was a miscommunication. So I get there and we're all waiting around like what the hell's going on. And everyone there, except for I think like 2 guys, are with completely different tip agencies altogether. And we don't know what's going on. We're waiting for the project manager to get there. He's not even there. And he's like, yeah, I told them to push you guys at 9, but I'll pay you guys for another hour. And then so we go upstairs, and he shows us around, and He says, okay, basically what we're doing is we're taking all these computers out of the boxes and we're hooking them up. Brand new monitors, brand new mice, brand new keyboards, brand new webcams. Every single computer has a webcam. Um, and yeah, he introduced himself. He said basically the company that we're working for. So let me break this down for you guys. Um, I was contracted by Apex. Okay, me, then Apex, and Apex was contracted by CompuCom to serve the United Bank of Swiss. United Bank of Swiss has a brand new office building in Franklin. And they are moving from the Nashville location downtown to Franklin. So, United Bank of Swiss contracted CompuCom to find people to install their computers. So, CompuCom contracted Apex and a bunch of other temp agencies to do this job. And so, basically, what ended up happening was I said I wanted to work now. And they were like, okay. It went down to me, and I was like, okay, well, I want to work now. And they're like, okay, well, you can start this project. And it starts January 4th, which turned out to be the 5th. And I'm like, okay. So that's what's going on. So we start unboxing monitors, we put them in places, we start doing this. And then they're like, oh, this job is scheduled to be for like a month. And I'm like, well, there's no way this is going to happen because we've got 12 people working in the same office, setting up computers. And we've only been here for 2 days. And we're almost done. The only thing we have to do is go to their Nashville location and disconnect some stuff and move 150 computers to their Franklin location. And even if you still have all those people, it's still not going to take a month. So what ended up happening was, now this is me speaking from where the position I'm at right now. The project is not done, but it's about maybe a week out of being done, if not less. So the point where I'm sitting at right now is we finished moving all the brand new computers into the third floor. The first floor gets more computers, and then they also get these ones that are coming from the old office. Here's where the problem lies. Okay. Yesterday was supposed to be our first day back because we skipped a week. We didn't have any work to do for a week. Yesterday, we were supposed to set up more new computers on the first floor. And then today, we were supposed to set up more new computers, the rest of them, and then do cleanup. But then there was a problem. Yesterday, I did not go in there yesterday because there was this ice storm slash snowstorm that kind of came, winter advisory storm type deal that came through here. I couldn't get out of my driveway to get there. And I was not about to drive from Jolson to Franklin, which takes like almost an hour. Not a whole hour, but it takes almost an hour to get there. If you're not hauling ass like I usually do. But so I called out. And then today I left and I get there and they tell me that they don't have any work for me to do today. And that I shouldn't be staying there right now because they don't have any work for me to do. All they have work for to do is for about 3 people. I'm there, there's another guy that's there, and then there's like 2 or 3 other guys that show up later. None of these people, except for I think like one person, is from the original group. First of all, the project manager is the same person, and he's out in New York City. So he flew back down to Nashville to do the rest of this project. And I met the one guy that I had been with the project from day one. And he's like, this is so fucking stupid. I don't understand why they're doing this. They could have just done this all this week and would have been completely done instead of separating it out across like 3 weeks. Well, I'm like, yeah, pretty much. That's what everyone's thinking. So the problem I'm having right now is they basically told me I couldn't stay there. I told the person at the temp agency that someone had fucked up. Someone doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. Someone has missed their communication somewhere, somehow. Because tomorrow we're looking at them finishing up, or they're supposed to be finished up today at the new building with the new stuff. Tomorrow, I think 4 o'clock, we're supposed to show up at their old location and disconnect stuff. That's all we're doing is disconnecting 150 computers. And then Saturday morning at 9 a.m., they're supposed to be already delivered for us out to Franklin, and then we're supposed to reconnect. And then Sunday, we do pre-user testing, and then Monday, they do user testing during the day. And Monday is supposed to be their first full day of operation. Where the problem lies is tomorrow, they're saying that they're going to do disconnect tomorrow at 4 p.m., but I'm hearing from other people, and the people from the tip agency, the people that usually give me the information, haven't even given me the fucking address for this place I'm supposed to be going to tomorrow. And I told her that this is what's going down. I need information. If I'm going to do this tomorrow, I need information. And then I find out from another person that's very familiar with downtown Nashville where this building is at, and the only place to park at is a parking garage across the street. Is like $20 fucking. So. And they're not going to pay for it probably. So I'm like, what? What? What are we doing here? Like, I don't understand. I mean, yeah, it's $13 an hour, but it's not fucking worth it. So right now, my problem is, do I go in tomorrow? Well, first of all, I have to get the fucking email confirmation and everything for them to tell me where to go. The problem is tomorrow, if I get this information, do I actually go and be like, hey, what are we doing with parking? Because I'm not paying $20 for parking to be there for 3 or 4 hours, just disconnecting things, and then leave, and then go home. That's just not going to happen. So, or do I not go in? If I don't go in, the possible ramifications, I guess you could say, is I don't get the Dell position. Now, there's another vlog I'm going to have to put up right after this because this vlog is already getting too fucking long. So remember, like, comment, favorite, subscribe, like the Facebook page, be linked down below in the description. Next video should be a vlog. But basically, yeah, what's going down right now is I'm waiting, and I'm also don't know really what the fuck I'm going to do. I'll see you guys next time.